Hi there everyone. Welcome back, dear participants. Your continued engagement in our discussions is truly valued. Today, embark with us on a journey to explore the profound depths of loss experienced by individuals ensnared in narcissistic tendencies. Contemplate this notion, for it invites introspection. And do remember to click that subscribe button should our discourse resonate with you. In our discourse today, we delve into the poignant realization dawning upon a narcissist when they recollect the immeasurable value once bestowed upon you as their unparalleled fount of sustenance. This epiphany serves as a stark testament to the inadequacy of their current reservoir in satiating their insatiable cravings. Now let us paint the backdrop, if you will. Once upon a time, you stood as an unparalleled provider, excelling in every facet. However, the winds of change have swept you into a realm where the desires of others hold little sway, a commendable evolution. It is imperative to acknowledge this metamorphosis, for narcissists may find themselves pondering their past conduct. Are they reminiscing about bygone days, seeking your attention, or perhaps reflecting on the one who slipped through their grasp? If you think about it, you might say, I gave the narcissist multiple chances. But remember that you didn't know what kind of person the narcissist really was. As the days go by, you get stronger and smarter. Your ability to figure out how your link works shows how strong and determined you are. Narcissists, on the other hand, tend to think about the past all the time, whether it's today, tomorrow, or the next day. One thought keeps coming back to them, the one that got away. It was clear that you were smart, fully committed, and always by the narcissist's side. Your love was strong, and you worked hard at everything you did to make your relationship work. Because of your unwavering dedication, you worked hard to keep the relationship going and meet the narcissist's wants. The narcissist knew this was going to happen. They took full advantage of your weakness and ate up your kindness, honesty, spirit, and shine. You told yourself, I'll give more because you are a caring empath. I will make more contributions. Over time, you found yourself in a never-ending circle of kindness. Why did you keep acting this way? It could have been love, care, or not wanting to leave the person. Because empaths have hearts as big as the universe, you weren't willing to give up. This meant that you were pushed to your limits until you finally said enough and chose to change. On the other hand, you were cruelly turned down and had to face the hard truth. You were involved with a narcissist who didn't care about you and wanted to hurt you. The narcissist will always think about themselves. It will happen soon, trust me. They'll think, I had something really special. I wasted something very important. Just like I broke every friendship, every bond, and every link. Everyone I've met has been hurt by me, left with scars, and my actions have caused chaos. But because I was with you, I had the most valuable thing of all, you. You must know this to be true because you're watching this show and are eager to learn and grow. Do I think the ego thinks about this all the time? No. Why? Because they are too busy taking from other people. Their minds are focused on plans, tricks, deception, staying in charge, and manipulating others. But there will definitely be times, mark my words. In my own experience, a narcissist would sit on the couch watching a documentary while also focusing on one of their 3 phones, completely unaware that I was there. I've talked about this before on this platform. They would say things like, don't worry, just keep watching, but they would never really connect or spend quality time with them. I think a lot of you can connect. For those who haven't read our other posts, picture the narcissist sitting on a new couch while thinking about you while being surrounded by the same 3 phones, or maybe even better ones. Or just maybe they're thinking about me. Come on, let's talk about something other than personal relationships. Don't forget that narcissists are always looking for something to get, they're always going after something they can never really get. They are always unhappy, and their never-ending hunger makes it seem like their vessel can never be full. As you think, wow, Andrew, so much of this hits home for me, know that I get it and that you're not the only one. There is no denying the truth. Unbelievable, but what did we do after we got out of the selfish relationship? We started an introspective trip that helped us see the lies in the relationship and the widespread narcissism in society. We were caught off guard by a narcissist's lie, which shows that this kind of behavior can happen in business as well as personal relationships. That person could be your boss or the neighbor whose late-night music you had to put up with for 3 years. Because narcissists annoy people in a lot of different ways. Don't worry, narcissists will think about the person who got away from them. They are going to. They might try to get you back into their web if they haven't already. Having said that, you have a better understanding of your position now that a while has passed. You now have a better understanding of how your relationships work and can see through the fog. Pay attention, because this is the new you. What is your superpower? It's quickly judging people to see if they're worth your time, especially if you trust them or if you'd rather take the gray rock approach, which means interacting with them little and moving on quickly. That's now your plan. When you first met narcissism, you didn't have this ability. You stand out because you are pure, bright, and trustworthy. Okay, maybe it was just ignorance. I've been there too. Because you were nice to everyone, you thought that most people were like you, but let's face it, they're not. A lot of people have secret goals like moving up the business ladder, getting the nicest house in the neighborhood, or being the best at whatever they do. You thought everyone was on the same level or had the same goals as you, but that's not true and never will be. Along my journey through life, it took me a while to accept this truth. Realizing this is easy, and once you see what's behind the curtain, you can't go back. This knowledge shows how smart and wise you are. You need to use what you've learned to protect yourself, your family, your friends, and everyone else in your circle. I'm not encouraging sneaky behavior, I'm just saying that you strengthen your defenses, set clear boundaries, and be selective about who you let into your inner circle. Time is the most valuable thing in the world. Time is more important than gold, money, houses, cars, or fancy watches. It makes a huge difference how you spend your time. You spent most of your time meeting the needs of a narcissist when you were with them. You may have thought your relationship with the narcissist was fair or good, but let's be honest, it wasn't. In the end, you were basically working for the ego, which you only realized after the fact. Prior to meeting the narcissist, you liked doing things your own way and were happy being independent. You did great and you loved it. Think about this, you run into the jerk. What comes next? In a way, you change into a more giving form of yourself, like an extension of them. You take care of them, handle their money, give them tasks, and be their sounding board. But what do they do in return as you pour out? They keep abusing you. They start to use methods like gaslighting, stonewalling, and silencing more and more. They don't care about how you feel, and I can tell you that triangulation is one of the cruelest ways they use to trick you. That's the truth. You now understand what you've been through. What you've seen can't be taken back. You know what you're doing, now use that information to protect yourself, grow, and share what you know. It's our job. Will the narcissist think about the person who left? Will they think, damn, that person was great, a great source of supply? They will for sure. Don't forget that I called you a top-tier provider at the beginning of this conversation. I put myself in that group as well. But what do you know? No longer are we on their list of things to buy. It's something you buy at the store like Clorox or wipes. People are beautiful and glowing beings. People aren't goods. We're letting go of the past and moving on. We're recognizing what we went through, learning from it, and changing. Along the way, we hope to heal and educate others. For the most part, the past is just a part of our lives. There's no doubt about it, we lived it. We should remember what happened, but not focus on it, we've already done that. But let it remind us of how strong we are. You are part of a different group than I am. After walking through the fires, we understand the sacrifices that were made so that we could be here watching this movie. Not many people will understand what we do, very few. I'm sorry to say this, but some may not make it. Some people may not be strong enough, smart enough, willing enough, or knowledgeable enough to look for answers, so they keep living without being aware. Many people shut down and accept things as they are without question because they are in denial or because it hurts too much. People like you and me, on the other hand, are different because we are constantly seeking to learn new things and grow. I think everyone is here for a different reason, but you're on this channel for a specific reason. As a result, it helps people heal and learn. It's possible that narcissists will look back many times and see that you've gotten away. Before we end, I want to make it clear that this movie isn't about thinking about the past or what might have been. We're past those times. Instead, it's about giving you the tools you need to know what to do next. You can no longer talk to that snob. They had no idea that we would rise from the ashes after being manipulated, destroyed, and maybe even left behind. Still, here we are, stronger and more resilient than ever. As this video comes to a close, I hope you learned something from it. Wishing you a wonderful day, and may you keep shining brightly and getting better every day. You should take your time if you are going through the effects of a discard or learning about narcissists. There will be better days ahead. Know that you are loved and respected. Take care and stay strong until we meet again.